this and ask if you believe in signs. I mean, I'm not talking road signs, which I'm seeing plenty of, but yeah, signs. And I have never been one to, I guess I have entertained the thought, but never been one to really believe in them, I guess. But I had something happen yesterday that made me question that, and because it seemed like a sign, and it would be very long and involved, so I'll skip it. But basically it was that I had been on the right path and then got off of that path and let the wrong things change my mind and needed to get back on the path. So it was pretty clear cut to me. I'm a little nervous on this road. But anyway, y'all gonna help me through it. Yeah, after that, things just started falling into place in a really, really good way. That's all the only way I can put it is that it happened in such a good way. And I'm always one I've been a little nervous about something like that, because it seems like once that happens, the next shoe drops kind of thing. But it's been continuing since yesterday, when all this stuff came about, to just have one thing fall into place in a good way after another. But one of the things, now to get to the rest of this, one of the things that it pointed out to me was about talking about narcissism was not a bad thing for me. Yeah, and it was actually part of the right track, or the right track. Just for the record, that light right there, it used to not be a light right there, and they had at least one fatality. Yeah, because they didn't have a light there, and people fly through that there, and it was pretty bad. But I don't know when they changed that, and then I keep saying gonna. I don't know where I started and when I started saying gonna again. But there's a place up here that used to be called Dead Man's Curve, and it took them a long, long time to change it, and it's still very, it feels kind of dangerous. And I had to drive through it one time, and after it had been fixed, and it was pouring down raining, and yeah, it was no fun. And I can tell you, don't detour off of this way. So I've done that before too, and got lost out in the country. So it was a storm, wound up in a fire station, because a tornado was coming through. Yeah, what fun. I wasn't going to take you through Dead Man's Curve with me. Yeah, I made it through there alive, yay. But the car, the truck or whatever in front of me is going slow, and the one in front of it just pulled out in front of it. This road's 55. Hey, some of these back roads in Texas are 75 and just one lane going each way, and they're like really bumpy and not good for 75 miles per hour, but there you have them. Anyway, what I was saying was about narcissism, and the whole feeling was to avoid people who are narcissistic, and down that road, that's the path I should be taking. I should be doing what I was doing before and continue doing it. That kind of. Okay, I'm back home. I've been back home for, a couple hours. And yeah, those clips, the very first one got cut up. You hear my dog? There he is. It got cut off from the beginning. I don't know how that happened. I didn't click it and started talking before I clicked it. But anyway, it's a jumbled up mess. Just expect that. But I am going to start doing another thing before I forget. Another thing was about anxiety that happened between yesterday. It was a lot of different experience, things that happened, situations and thoughts and all that. It was amazing to me. And I'm going through this existential crisis. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I have been for probably sometime after I first got on YouTube on that other channel. You hear him? And that was 2 years ago, this, August 21st. So yeah, sometime I started, I think after. Okay, I can't believe the way these dogs are acting. And yeah, did you hear him whining? So I'm going to go ahead and, that's him. He wants to go out just because he heard my voice, and he's crying about it. But anyway, I'm going to end the video right here, and so expect more topics like that. There's also another thing that I wanted to, my doctor, I saw the doctor yesterday, and it was a new doctor, but same one that practices I've been to before, but a new doctor. I think she's a doctor. There's something new. But anyway, she also talked to me about my diet, and I really need to get on that, the diet right now because the medications for diabetes and stuff. And basically, it's she wants me to diet by eating. I've done this before, by eating little bits all day long. Not a full meal. But I'll talk about those on another video. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.